Picture this. The organization responsible for overseeing competitive swimming across America is staring down a whopping $1.8 million shortfall in revenue for 2025, triggered by dwindling membership numbers and slipping ad dollars. It's a wake-up call that could shake the very foundation of the sport, and it's already sparking heated debates among fans and insiders. But let's dive deeper into the details and see what this really means for swimmers, coaches, and the future of USA Swimming. USA Swimming recently released the draft minutes from their board of directors meeting, held on September 25, 2025. These documents reveal a stark downward revision in their membership projections and the revenue tied to those memberships for the entire year. For those new to this, membership in USA Swimming isn't just about joining a club. It often involves paying dues that fund everything from national championships to athlete development programs. This revenue stream has long been the biggest contributor to their budget, so any dip here is like pulling the rug out from under their financial stability. The draft is available for anyone to review right here. https://swimswam.com/www-content/upload/2025/11/board-of-directors-meeting-minutes-with-attachments-9-25-25-1 up PDF. In the budget attachments, specifically on page 90, USA Swimming notes a 3.8% deviation below their planned figures, resulting in a projected shortfall of $941,685. That's the difference between their expected $24.9 million and the revised $23.9 million estimate. The breakdown is eye-opening. Premium athlete memberships. Think of these as the high-tier options for elite swimmers who get extra perks like priority access to events and coaching resources, have dropped by 5,000 compared to the previous year. What's more, the organization had banked on a big post-Olympic surge of 9,000 new premium members, but that boost never came to fruition. On a brighter note, other membership categories like regular athletes or clubs actually did a bit better than anticipated, slightly exceeding their targets. Historically, USA Swimming, much like other sports governing bodies tied to the Olympics, has brushed off membership declines with the expectation that the global spotlight of the Games would naturally bring in a flood of new recruits. It's a pattern that's worked in the past, as the excitement and media buzz can inspire people to take up swimming or rejoin. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this reliance on Olympic hype outdated in today's world of social media and short attention spans? Could it be that the strategy is flawed, leaving the organization vulnerable to these swings? For context, in 2024, USA Swimming managed a tiny uptick of just 0.13% in overall membership. You can check out the full report here. https://swimswam.com/usa-membership-stays-stable-in-post-Olympic-growth-for-2025. Still, the numbers lingered far below pre-pandemic highs. They were at about 376,000 members back then, compared to the peak of 411,000. This lingering gap shows just how much the COVID-19 disruptions affected participation, and it raises questions about whether full recovery is possible without new strategies. In the meeting notes, an update from Mr. Joel Schinofield highlighted some positive trends. Overall membership is holding steady, with an encouraging rise in coach enrollments and growth in flexible and outreach categories. These gains stem from targeted efforts like community events such as the Block Party, Imagine Free, fun swim sessions in public pools to get families excited, along with support for new swim clubs, developing community teams, and enhancing coaching education programs. It's a reminder that proactive investments can pay off. But are they enough to counteract the broader declines? The financial woes didn't stop with memberships. The next major revenue source, partnership marketing, which includes sponsorships and advertising deals from companies wanting to align with the sport, was also underperforming. This category was slated to be the organization's second largest income generator, yet it showed a similar shortfall of $958,600 below projections. The explanations point to setbacks. One anticipated new partner deal got delayed until 2026, while four existing partnerships were lost entirely, amounting to $850,000 in missed revenue. This suggests that efforts to ramp up corporate alliances haven't panned out as hoped, potentially due to economic pressures or shifting priorities in the business world. And this is the part most people miss. All these issues add up to a total projected shortfall of $1.8 million compared to the budget, flipping what was expected to be a $99,532 surplus into a $414,752 operating deficit. To put it simply, the organization is now forecasting more expenses than income, which could force tough decisions like cutting programs or events. However, USA Swimming isn't throwing in the towel. According to a performance monitoring report signed by then-interim CEO Bob Vincent on September 17, 2025, they've managed to soften the blow by trimming costs in other areas. For example, while the 2025 Pro Swim Series is running $124,346 over budget, mainly due to higher vendor fees from hosting in pricier locations, the National Championships and World Championship trials came in with just a $12,000 overrun, better than the previously approved allowance. These adjustments show resilience, but they also highlight the need for better planning to avoid such imbalances. To give you some background, USA Swimming is emerging from a record-breaking year in 2024 for revenue. Details are in their audited financial statements here. https://swimswam.com/usa-swimming-seas-record-revenue-in-2024-audited-financial-statements-released, which makes this downturn feel even more jarring. Many of the factors leading to these shortfalls and overspending occurred before the arrival of the new leadership team, including CEO Kevin Ring, National Team Director Greg Meehan, and Board President Brent Lang. That said, a prolonged vacancy in the CEO position, it took a full year to fill the role, might have contributed to the lack of decisive action during a critical time. This begs a controversial question. Should the blame fall on past leaders for not adapting sooner? Or is the entire model of Olympic-dependent growth unsustainable in a post-pandemic era? What do you think? Does USA Swimming need to rethink its approach to membership drives and partnerships? Or are these just temporary hurdles? Share your views in the comments. Do you agree that Olympic hype is a risky crutch? Or is there another side to this story we haven't considered? Your insights could spark some real discussion on the future of swimming in America. About Braden Keith. Braden Keith serves as the editor-in-chief and one of the co-founders and co-owners of SwimSwam.com. His journey in the swimming world began in January 2010 when he launched the Swimmer's Circle, a platform that laid the groundwork for his expertise. Now at SwimSwam, he leverages that background to propel the site as a top authority in aquatic sports. Beyond his online endeavors, Braden enjoys a vibrant life connected to the interwet, a playful nod to the interconnected world of swimmers and enthusiasts. Read more. https://swimswam.com/bio/Braden-Keith